Nah, the pesky squirrel. He's just like a rat with a fluffy tail apparently. Eating all my bird food. He's quite energetic. Oh, there's an order over there. Anyhow, I'm getting distracted by the wildlife. Oh, come on then. They look so cute when this. He thinks he's on the Instagram. He's on TikTok. Let's see how fast I can make him run away. Ah! Ooh, yeah, and there we go. Good. Right, anyway, I'm getting distracted. Oh, no, you can't come in. You might be groomed on the internet. Here we go, back to pork scratchings. Oh, pork crackling. That's going to be really good. So I've done a classic 180 centigrade, which is whatever you want to cook stuff like that. And shovel it in. Right, I'll give that 8 minutes, I think, and then see how it's going on. As I've got no idea how to cook this. Don't want it too hot, don't want it too cold. Yeah, well, that's obvious, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, well, let's have a think about it. Is stopping the pork from being spotted in its half-cooked state, semi-naked. I thought, oh, a nice apple sauce to dip my pork crackling in would be brilliant. And I've never made a little apple sauce before, but I thought, it can't be that hard, can it? You need some apples and some sugar. You see what's in there? No clues. I'll just do it and then add on maple syrup, because maple syrup makes everything better. I'll use the microwave oven. Yeah, I should have taken the peel off, of course, but I'm so infused by the Spanish beers at the moment. Yeah, that's my mother's talking. Don't drink too much beer, Andy. Right, I'm going to put those in there, put some sugar in, put in the microwave, and let's sweat them down. Ooh, the pork scratchings, stroke crackling. Really get in there. That one's crispy. That one's still got some way to go. They curled up a bit. Always make sure your pork crackling has some yoga exercises before going in the 180 centigrade oven. I might turn it down to 170, I think, or 167, which is the number of my bus that I used to get to school on, as it happens. Well, that's not quite an apple sauce, is it, for my my pork scratchings dips? So I've decided to change the game plan. Rather than it being pork scratchings or pork crackling and dipped into an apple sauce, it's going to be a pork crackling pudding with that as a filling, with some maple syrup. Ooh, steamy. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Has anyone ever had a dessert which is pork crackling in a right? It's actually made a ball shape, so that's good. I'll put that in the middle with some maple syrup, and then back in the oven. I think it'd be fantastic. The only thing is, do we eat it with a spoon or a fork or a chainsaw? I love experimental cooking. Well, there you go. That's pork crackling from a ham from Spain that's been dry erased. It does go very, very crunchy, but I expected it to be thin. It's now going all puffed up. So I've got a new idea to how to serve it. It looks quite good though. Yeah. Still more unhealthiness. Right. So what I decided to do it as a pudding. So I got the big piece of pork scratching, crackling, put it on the bottom, put my apple in maple syrup on top, then a little, oh, it looks like yeah, it looks very sophisticated, doesn't it? And that, it looks a bit like a vol au vent or a Yorkshire pudding, but that's pork crackling, apple in maple syrup, and more pork crackling on the bottom. What I will do is I'll just do a little drizzle for the Instagram. Ooh. Pardon the expression. Wow, look at that. That's very experimental. Okay. My wife said just mind your teeth, and it's interesting, and I'm just popping out for a minute. Words of wisdom.